Okay, this is Visual Massacre, and we're here with Isenblåst from Detroit. I'll let the boys introduce themselves.
I'm Brian. I play guitar and vocals.
Derek, and I play guitar.
Mars, and I currently play bass.
Nate, and I play the drums.
So how'd you guys all come about as a band? You guys knew each other through shows, through school?
Ryan and I have been friends for a really long time, and we just hang out, listen to metal all the time, and we play guitar and jam all the time, and eventually just started writing music.
So how long you guys been a band as of Isenblåst now?
2009.
About 2 or 3 years.
2-3 years? So you guys are basically out of the Detroit area. Have you guys had much more shows outside, like tonight you're in Chicago? Have you guys had a chance to travel more, or is it just limited?
We actually went out to, was it Maryland? Over summer.
Yep, we went to Maryland. So far we've actually only played Maryland, we played Columbus and Toledo a few times, but aside from that we haven't really played out that much yet.
So how would you guys describe what influenced you for your style of music? What would be that defining thing that said, this band, because you said you had watched Dio interviews, but Dio's nothing like what you guys play.
No, obviously not, but it's better than everything.
But I was saying something like, you know, everybody has a collective background, what they grew up with, so.
For myself, like Dissection was really like the turning point of like black metal or like death metal really being something that I've always wanted to play.
And the rest of you guys, you got a little input for me.
I play everything. I like everything, you know. But like as far as black metal goes, I gotta say like Emperor, Slave, Mayhem, all that. You know, just the real good shit.
Same boat. I like a lot of punk too, like Meebix, Nausea, stuff like that. But as far as metal goes, I'm in the same boat with Derek. Dissection, all of our two good favorites of mine as well.
He loves Swedish death metal.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with Swedish death metal.
We all love Swedish death metal, but he really likes sweet.
Huh?
He doesn't talk a lot, so I'm going to talk for him.
No, okay.
I'm just kidding.
So since you're from the Detroit area, what would be more of the style out there? Like Chicago's huge death metal. Chicago's all about death metal.
Right.
What is Detroit? What does Detroit, for at least the metal scene, bring?
For the good bands, it's like a lot of like first wave black metal.
Metal punk.
Yeah, shit like that.
Like Perversion, they're like South American death thrash worship, shit fucker, and like just total like fucking like metal punk, first wave, like Venom meets fucking sleazy shit.
Sure, because I know Perversion just played in Chicago not too long ago. They were down here playing with the bands. The reason I asked that because it seems like over the years with the metal scene, the only ones you ever seem to hear sometimes is like Halloween.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Sauron's another band. They've been around.
Yes, Sauron. What, Nocturnal Fear?
Nocturnal Fear. Yeah, they're around that too, and fucking.
The bad hair band Seduce.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like not Detroit though, but Lansing, which is like which is actually that's where Sauron's from too. Lansing has a bunch of cool like heavy metal bands like Harbinger and Borrowed Time.
There's a lot of grind bands out there too.
Yeah.
But it's diluted and shit. But
yeah.
Well, yeah, it all depends on what trends and what everybody gets into in the scene. You know, growing up south side of Chicago, everybody was corner freaks. I mean, you couldn't go past Gary, Indiana without someone wearing a corner shirt. You know, but then once you got up into Milwaukee, all of a sudden it changed totally into more putrid death metal. So, I mean, yeah, I can understand who influences who with friends, stuff like that. So, has anybody looked at you for a label? Are you guys self-financed? What's going on with that?
me and a friend of mine, Logan, who we play in another band with, he sings at Demon Bitch, and he's just a really close friend of ours and does some of our work and shit. Me and him have like it's like a label called In Satan's Custody Records, but it's pretty much just us putting out our own band's shit.
We pretty much just do our shit ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so funny.
we just decided to put a name on it because the first demo we did, we just had no fucking catalog number, no fucking whatever. And every time we tried to like bring it to consign it somewhere, people were just like, I don't know how to file it. And it's like, okay,
Sure,
I'll
sure.
fucking put a catalog number on it so you can sleep better at night.
And that's the problem with a lot of smaller bands. You have to try to not only tour, you got to come up with the money to try to self-finance the music and stuff. You got shirts or hoodies or anything else yet? Or
Yeah, we just got like a new batch of shirts printed yesterday. We sold out of our first demo CD. We have a cassette of a 2-song.
It's gonna be found on outside bangers too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it can be picked up from there or any of our websites or contact information. But yeah, we got the cassette for the 2-song demo, and we just recorded and are going to be putting out within the next few months our 4-song EP.
You hit on something there. It's interesting because it seems like a broken record with me asking the question. Since vinyl's come back, but you said cassette. I've also noticed a lot of people are trying to really go back to that 80s feel of the old cassette demos. Was that something you thought about, or did someone else approach you with that? How did you guys even think about that?
It's something that like people tend to like. When we did the CDs, it's kind of hard to like get. It's kind of hard. Like not that many people are really interested in CDs. I personally have some problems with CDs because they're really temporary.
It just seems like a lot of the like actual music collectors will actually go and get like records or
tapes. Yeah,
plus cassette tapes are cheap as fuck to make, and since we pay for shit ourselves, it's pretty it comes down to economic decisions every now and then. But the EP is probably going to be on CD format.
Okay.
Vinyl is too expensive for anybody who's not backed by a label. For us anyway.
One day.
Right now.
Right, exactly. Everybody's got to start somewhere. That's the way you got to think.
Right.
One day, something comes about, even if it's a split.
Right.
You find someone else that,
options always on the table. Yeah.
You even do it. You see the stuff out there. You get people do 10-inch 4-way splits.
Mm-hmm.
2 songs, 4 songs aside.
Mm-hmm.
It fills up the 10-inch. It's a novelty thing to an extent because you got to be careful putting it on the turntable. But at least you've had 3 other bands help you finance it.
Right.
And at least my view on vinyl, it's more fragile. You're not going to grab the remote going, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. You're going to put down that side of the record, you're going to play it through going, damn, that's a kick-ass song.
Right, exactly.
So that's what makes that so much nicer with that.
My favorite part about vinyl is that it's not portable. CDs, they go in my car, they get lost under the seats, they go on the floor, my friends just stomp them when they get in. And it's just
They're
like
convenient though.
And the CDs are convenient. I do love CDs, but
listen to it in your car.
You're taking it out while you're driving. You drop it, it gets scratched, and you can fucking never listen to it.
So we'll start wrapping this up.
Yeah.
If someone wants to check you guys out, why don't you flip us a bunch of websites that if you're on Reverb Nation, Last FM, Facebook, and now's your chance to tell us where they can check you guys out, what you got to offer, and
our most easily accessible sites would be www.isenblast666.bandcamp.com and then facebook.com/isenblast.
Yeah.
And
that also has links to our blog that we have too.
Yeah.
So
you can find links to everything through everything else. And also just for general contact, greatkaiser666@gmail.com.
I think it's a lot of
Any
different
merch or
words.
anything, shirts, tapes, CDs, anything you want, just email us. Hit us up on Facebook.
we ship it.
Got it.
Check it out, man. We like it.
I appreciate your time, guys, and another episode of Visual Massacre. Thank you.